Hi, hello, it's Pip here from queenpipcards.com. Thanks ever so much for joining me today. Thanks for coming and watching and subscribing and all those kind of lovely things. I've had so many new subscribers over the last month. I'm really appreciative of you being here and watching what I do. So I hope you enjoy this one. Okay, so today what we're doing is we're going to be mixing something from the annual catalogue with something from the Christmas catalogue, or the official title is the Autumn Winter catalogue or Holiday catalogue. Oh, it's going to be so much easier in the new year. In the new year, every catalogue that's not the annual is just going to be called the mini, which I think is amazing. So that's much easier and definitely easier for me to remember. So this is a die set from, as I say, the Christmas Autumn Winter catalogue, and it's called Cup of Cheer dies. It does have a stamp set that goes with it, but today I'm just using the dies because I think they're very versatile and they could be used for many things. And the ones I really think are, I mean, they're all versatile, but these little coffee cups or mugs, or, you know, whatever you decide you want to take your beverage in, I think these are the most versatile of all. So this is what I use to do this. So we're going to just do a little bit of stamping, and then we're going to do a little bit of die cutting and popping it together, and you'll see that it's really, really quick. Unfortunately, this time of the year everyone gets colds or flu, or, you know, all kinds of different nasty germs are going around. So I thought it was probably a good idea to do a bit of a get well soon card. So I'm just popping this on. Now this is from, as I said, a stamp set out of the main catalogue, which is called Healing Hugs. It's a clear mount set. It does have this distinctive rose, which is beautiful, but I actually really like all these other things, you know, sending you healing vibes, this little flowery bit here and some leaves. So I just think it's a lovely get well set, and we don't have enough of those. So I've decided to pair this with some, blueberry bushel. Okay. So we're just going to use a spot of blueberry bushel on a piece of balmy blue, because when you're not well you feel kind of blue, so a bit of blue cardstock makes you sort of feel, kind of goes with how you feel. Now I've used my blueberry bushel well recently, so I'm just going to make sure I've got enough ink on that, and then I'm putting it in the middle of this piece of cardstock because we're going to need the room for the handle. So whenever you're die cutting this, always make sure you have enough room next to it to cut your handle out. So that's going to be cut out in the big shot. That'll take us all of 2 seconds. Here's the big shot. Hopefully this isn't going to make you wibbly wobbly too much. I liked this idea because it actually pairs as well a set with a piece with papers that are not part of the same set. It's a complete mishmash is what I'm trying to say. And this just fits in there just perfectly. See, it's almost like it was made for it, but I don't think it was. But it's, whoops, sorry. You want to get that get well bit straight. But I mean, it's as if it was made for it. It just fits beautifully. So we're going to pop that through like that, and that's going to die cut that out just straight away. Leave behind that bit. Get rid of that. Okay. And then you just literally, that's it, just falls out. So that's that done. Now the next thing we're going to need is our card base and our pieces. I've got some spares here, and we're going to just fold our card base in half. This is just a normal piece of A4 card cut in half at the normal 14.9 centimetres, or if you're in America, just use your ordinary measurements for chopping your piece of card base in half. And then I've got a matte layer here, and I've gone for the 14.4 layer, so it's a full layer. I haven't put another one underneath is what I'm getting at, and that's because by the time you've got this and the florals and the paper, I just thought another layer would make it just a little bit too busy. Now I'm going to pop, I'm not going to glue it down, but I'm just going to place that on there for now so that I get an idea of where I'm going to be stamping next. And the next thing I'm going to be stamping is this little leafy flourishy bit. And I'm going to do that in Memento ink, because I then want to colour the flowers in using my Stampin' Blends, and of course we need to have a water-based ink, and specifically Memento is designed to work well with it. And then if you pop your little cup on there, you kind of understand, yeah, it's going to have to be sort of up here, and we're going to do, I actually want to do 3 this time. I might be pushing it a bit for the mug, but I thought let's just see if we can do 3, just to give it a little bit more zhuzh. And then pop that away and get your balmy blue Stampin' Blend, and you're just going to dot around these ends where they've got like little cottontails really. So you're just adding, it's just a really small amount of colour, but then that just brings it all together. So you've now got a bit of colour from the flower heads matching in with the cup that matches in with the card base. Everything else is different, but these 3 things tie it together, and having 3 of something is very pleasing on the eye visually. We know this from our composition lessons when we were doing art classes, or when my husband's been to his camera club. He went to camera club and they said 3, and we all know this, florists do this all the time. You look at any bouquet and you'll see they have 3 or 5 or 7. An odd number is always good. Okay, I'm not going to colour the leaves, just going to leave that like that. I'm going to attach a piece of, this is from Bird Ballad, from the main catalogue. Bird Ballad designer series paper, going edge to edge, so this is 10 centimetres this way, and I think I did 6 centimetres the other way, maybe 5.5. Let me just measure that for you. No, 6. Yeah, look at that. Oh, I use 6 quite a lot, so 6 centimetres that way. And then we have another set. You know, I really am moving it around here. Maybe I shouldn't, but I like this because it makes it quite subdued. The other thing you could use if you wanted to, I'm just getting this out, is the Bird Ballad pink satin. But the problem with that is that you see the edge through it. So you could just about cover the edge that way. That would work. And then pop your cup there. So if you wanted to do, if you had the Bird Ballad ribbon, you could do it with that. I liked the more solid feel of the Magnolia Lane. It's more of a linen thread. I don't know what it's made of. It's cotton. It's quite solid, but it's soft. So I liked that a lot. And then I'm just going to use, don't be worried about this coming through. That's perfectly normal. Bit of snail just to attach your ribbon. Oh, got a bit high there, never mind. And I don't think there's even a right or a wrong way with this ribbon. It's just nice both sides, really. Yeah, do it this way. And I'm just attaching the ribbon behind, running it across the front. You can follow the line of the paper, so you don't even have to have your grid paper out. There we go. And then we'll glue that to the front of your card. And I always think it's good to have a couple of get well cards in your stash, because you never know when someone's going to get sick and going to need cheering up. So pop that on there. Over there. There we go. There we go. Lovely. Just like that. We're going to finish with a couple of rhinestones. Again, the Magic 3. But this time I thought I might change them up, because in the holiday rhinestones we've got these ones which I think are Night of Navy. But they go really well. We have got Blueberry Bushel, but they're quite similar in the Pretty Peacock, Noble Peacock ones. But I like these, and I thought it would be nice to just go blue. I mean, we could use these are from these are not Pretty Peacock, Pool Party. I think there's these lighter versions, but I just think 3 of these just down here would look lovely. Pop them there. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Yeah, they're pretty, aren't they? Nice pretty sparkle. And then pop those up with some Stampin' Dimensionals, and that's us done. I mean, a quick card really, but I think one that's useful to have in your stash, as I say, because you never know when somebody's poorly. And these cups, I don't know if they're carrying forward, so you might have to grab them if you think they're useful. If you think, ah, actually, you know, I work for a tea shop or a coffee shop, or I have a friend who does, and something like that would be really quite handy for me to have in my collection, then I would get them now, because I don't know if they're carrying forward. There you go. So a very quick and easy get well card, as I say, using the Cup of Cheer dies, and you do get a lot of dies. I mean, it's great for Christmas, but it's good for other times of the year as well. You get these little tags as well, and just some sprigs of any kind of foliage, and this lovely stripey that you can put over, and of course the poinsettia as well. And you get both, so you can do cheers and you can do 2 mugs together. So that's your die set, which is the Cup of Cheer die set. And then Healing Hugs has been in the catalogue now. Oh, I think it came out last year, but it's a very popular one because of this beautiful rose, and also just because it's got some great sentiments on it. So there you go. Hope you've enjoyed it. Come back again soon. Thank you so much again for all your subscribing and keeping me going and supporting me. And I'm sorry that I might not be as active and stuff online at the moment whilst I get my parents sorted, but we are on the right track, so it's all moving hopefully in the right direction. And then I'll be back with a vengeance. No. And then I'll be back as normal very, very soon. So thanks ever so much for watching. Take care for now, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.